So my coronavirus beard looked pretty good. It is a bit scraggly though, but someone suggested maybe I should, tie it or braid it or something. So what do you think? Looks a lot smaller now, doesn't it? I don't know. Time for the logo. Just in case you forgot who I was or something. Now, before we discuss something, I want to show you a picture that I saw in the news today about this guy who just got arrested for I don't know what. But the report says he's on narcotics. All right, take a look at this guy. All right, you see him? You see? Okay. Apparently this guy is 47 years old. 47. I'm older than that. Seriously, don't do drugs, kids. Just don't. You got to stay away from the hard drugs. I mean, seriously, look what it does. Look what it does to you. That is a hard 47. Hell, that's a hard 67. So yeah. Don't do drugs. Don't end up like this guy, okay? And before you start wondering, no, I have not done any kinds of drugs like this in my life. I have not done any coke and meth and heroin and I don't know what else is out there nowadays, fentanyl. I have done none of it for good reason, and neither should you. Don't do this stuff, all right? Okay, back to another episode of this channel. Kind of wish I'd started this all during the coronavirus lockdown. But then, maybe over time that would have started looking like Lord of the Flies or something.
This is my end and my tribe. You have to leave me alone.
Yeah, that could have been a bit weird. And if you didn't understand that reference, look it up. Well, I guess while we're on the topic, may as well just continue to talk about drugs and stuff. As you grow up, you're going to encounter that stuff a lot. Whether at clubs or at school or whatever, there's going to be people doing stuff. And you just got to be careful about it. Really, especially the hard stuff. Soon the addiction kicks in, and that's the worst. Pot's not that big of a deal. I'm kind of glad a lot of countries now are, legalizing it because it's really not at the same level as something like cocaine or heroin or meth, which can become highly addictive. You got to be careful with people who are into the hard stuff because that's really where the problem starts, when the addiction kicks in. Once people become an addict, forget it. They will destroy your lives if they can. They will take you with them. The addiction will just start taking over. I've known people who've thrown their lives away on drugs. Maybe not even hard drugs, just addiction in general. Alcoholics. Yes, pot isn't so bad, but there's a reason why the stoner stereotype exists, where you have people who just, for whatever reason, suddenly make getting high the main goal of their day. And yeah, it's not healthy. And you probably need to recognize when people are getting like that and either try to help them or just, you gotta back away, because otherwise they will wreck your life. Yeah, look, I know that there's all this lame, don't do drugs, kids messages out there. But as you grow up, you're gonna have to you gotta navigate these things. And drugs are abundant. You're always gonna meet people who are going to do it, especially when you're in your teen years, heading into your 20s, clubs, going to university, in bars. You're gonna meet these people. And maybe they're doing stuff and they seem to have their act together, but trust me, a lot of these people are messed up. Not all of them. You can, occasionally do pot or whatever. It's not gonna kill you. That's why it's now legal, in some countries at least. But not the hard stuff. You really got to be careful with that. It's just, how many stories have you heard of? Oh, this rock star, they got, big on heroin, but they all turned out fine. Pretty much none. Or they turned out fine after they finally ditched the drugs. No, it's not good. And anyway, if you got any questions about stuff like that, I don't know, feel free to ask. I'll give you my opinion on it. I've known enough people to do this stuff that, I at least have some insight. Never done it myself though. So, hope this helped. Talk to you soon. Bye. Maybe I should double braid the beard instead. No, that's not working out either, is it?